to yoga at the Benninghofen house. We have a practice tonight focusing on side bends. So breathing into and lengthening the whole side body. And we're also going to be exploring a technique tonight called nerve gliding. It's also called nerve flossing. And what it is alternating tension between the different sides of a nerve to kind of move it around and enable it to better communicate with your brain. So we'll be working on the spinal cord, the femoral nerve, which goes down the front of our leg, the sciatic nerve, which goes down the back of our leg. Both of those contribute to low back health. And then we'll also be working a median nerve that goes to our hands and our chest. So a little nerve flossing woven into our practice tonight. So we're going to start sitting. So we're using a chair tonight. So just make sure all four legs of the chair are on your mat. Or if you're not using a mat, just making sure all four legs are always on like a non-slip surface, especially later when we're like leaning on it and we don't want it to slip away. So scooching up to the edge of your chair, making sure that your ankles are directly under your knees, grounding down through your feet, so widening your feet in four directions, really rooting down to the floor, then grounding down in your sitting bones, and lifting up in the chest. Shoulders are up, back, and down. Crown of the head reaching for the ceiling. Your palms can either be facing down for calming or facing up to open your awareness. So decide. And closing your eyes, starting to watch the breath. Following the air in through your nose, watching the inhale turn into an exhale, then watching it flow out. Letting go of your day, letting go of any thoughts or worries or to-dos, making time for yourself, taking this time to take care of you. Mentally scanning your body for any tension, and every time you exhale, just letting it go, letting it flow out. Feeling your shoulders dropping down away from your ears, smoothing out all the muscles in your face, relaxing your jaw. Connecting with your ocean breath, that HA on the inhale and exhale with a closed mouth. Makes a sound like the ocean. Just watching your ocean breath roll in and roll out like the ocean waves. Starting to deepen your breath, practicing that 3-part breath. Inhaling first to your belly, belly expands. Then keep breathing in, ribs expand. Then keep breathing in, chest lifts. Your lungs are full of oxygen. Then exhale in the opposite order. Chest falls, ribs squeeze, belly squeezes. Deep 3-part breath. Inhaling belly, ribs, chest, lots of oxygen in. Exhale, chest, ribs, belly. Get it all out so that every time you breathe in, it's all fresh. So continuing your deep 3-part ocean breath. So use the ocean breath to do the 3-part breath. Every time you exhale, letting go of tension, letting go of thoughts. When your mind wanders and starts chattering, notice what it was chattering about, where did it go, and then bring it right back to the breath. The goal of yoga. The yoga pose is not the goal. Becoming flexible is not the goal. Standing on your hands is not the goal. The goal is to create space where you once were stuck, to unveil the layers of protection you've built around your heart, to appreciate your body and become aware of the mind and the noise it creates, to make peace with who you are. The goal is to love you. Come to your yoga mat to feel, not to accomplish. Shift your focus and your heart will grow. I love that quote. So joining your hands at your heart and setting an intention for your practice. So are there any places where you're stuck? Is there any protection built around your heart that you're trying to free of? Does your mind create a lot of noise and you're trying to quiet it? So think of a goal for yourself, a direction to grow in. Plant your intention, plant your seed for your practice. And all of your efforts tonight will be dedicated towards becoming your best self. Dropping the hands back down to your lap, blinking your eyes open, we're going to start to warm up the neck. So sitting up nice and tall, just looking from one shoulder across to the other. Take your time, notice all the degrees, half circle you're making. Notice your breath. All right, now we're going to go chin to the chest, then chin up towards the ceiling. Finding your range of motion. So if you have neck issues, only go as high as feels good. Always listening to your body. Feel a nice stretch, but you don't want to feel pain, so go slow. Use your breath. All right, now we're going to go ear to shoulder, ear to shoulder. So a rainbow shape that we're making. This motion and arc, back and forth, dropping the opposite shoulder down. You get to each side, just feeling that nice, juicy neck stretch, taking your time. And then bringing both hands to your neck, using your fingertips to massage around while you're rolling your head around. So cradling your head in the back, and just using your fingertips to really get in there and see what's going on with your neck. Can you work anything out? Can you help it in any way? And then going the other way. All right, bringing your hands back down to your lap, finding some shoulder rolls. And then go the same direction, but just go one at a time. Now go the opposite direction, forward, and then one at a time. Inhale your arms up, energy in the fingertips, stretching tall, watch the palms come together. Then exhale them down to your sides, growing taller. Inhale them up, breathing, exhale them down. Inhale them up. This time, bend your right arm behind you and grab your right elbow with your hand, finding a nice tricep stretch. Sit tall, shrug your shoulders back, open your chest. Make sure you're not pulling your head forward. Breathe in here. Inhale, stretch both arms up. Exhale, bend the left arm, finding the stretch on the other side. So finding your edge here, so using your hand that's on your elbow to pull your arm over. If you pull too far, obviously it hurts, but you just want to back off from there. You want to find the edge and then send your deep breath there, letting those fibers stretch out. On your next inhale, open your arms wide. On the exhale, right arm comes across the front, and then left hand just pulls it in to find a shoulder stretch. So you could pull anywhere along the arm, Or you could just hook your back arm under and pull it back. Dropping your shoulders down, deep breath, breathing into the shoulder if it's tight. On your next inhale, open your arms wide, stretch. And then exhale, left arm comes across. Right hand pulls anywhere along the arm. That feels good. Or you can hook and pull. Drop your shoulders down, pull it in to find your edge here and find your breath. Hearing the sound of your ocean breath. Breathing deep to your belly, ribs, chest. Exhale, chest falls, ribs squeeze, belly squeezes. Inhale, the arms open wide. Exhale, your hands together at your heart. Namaste. Dropping your wrists down in line with your elbows, feeling all of your fingerprints pressing together. Deep breath in. On the exhale, push both hands to the left, head looks to the right. Feeling the stretch in the back of your arm, feeling the stretch in the neck. Inhale to the center, sitting up tall. Exhale, push the hands to the right, head looks to the left. Breathing here. On your next inhale, back to the center, sitting up tall. So we're going to do a little move for our wrist. It's like a dive roll. So you dive your hands forward, roll the backs of your hands together, then your palms face towards your face, then back to namaste. Dive, roll, palms, beginning. So just doing that a few times. Taking care to listen to your wrists, adjusting it, adjusting the speed, adjusting the pressure when the backs of the hands are together. Okay, now we're going to go the other way. So palms face towards you first, dive towards yourself, hands roll together, back to the beginning. All right, shake it out. So we're going to find some cow and cat shaped backs. So on the inhale, shrug your shoulders back, arching forward, head looks up, full 3-part breath in. On the exhale, belly button towards the spine, full 3-part breath out. Moving with your breath. Inhale, belly, ribs, chest. Exhale, chest, ribs, belly. The next time you get to cow, hold it. So we're going to do that nerve flossing here. This is for our spinal cord. So we're used to doing a cow-shaped back like this, like a full arch. So to do the nerve flossing, you're in cow and you drop your chin to your chest. So the head does the opposite of normal. Breathing here. On your next inhale, head goes up. Exhale back to the regular cat. So staying back here with the cat, we're just going to tilt our head up to floss our spinal cord. Breathing here. Deep breath in. On the exhale, drop your chin. Exhale in regular cat. We'll do it one more time. Inhale to cow, head looks up, shoulders shrug back, feet spreading out, so grounding, really pushing down while you're lifting up here at the top. And we'll just stay here in cow and just drop your chin to your chest. Flossing the spine. On your next inhale, head looks up. Exhale, belly button to spine, back to cat. And then on your next inhale, stay in cat, head looks up. Deep breath in. Exhale, chin to chest. And then coming up, straight spine. All right, so we're gonna inhale the arms up. On the exhale, right hand comes to the side of the chair. Left arm stretches over. So our first side body stretch. So take your top shoulder, drop it back. So in these side body stretches, we're always trying to kind of work our chest to the ceiling. Finding this nice deep stretch on the inhales, reaching your fingers up to the ceiling. On the exhales, dropping into it a little bit more, even the tiniest bit. On the inhale, look up. On the exhale, look down. Inhale, looking up at the ceiling. Exhale, looking down at the floor. One more time. And on your next inhale, stretching up in the center. And then exhale, the left hand down, stretching over with the right hand, dropping that top shoulder back, grounding down into the feet, grounding into the sitting bones, reaching up tall on the inhales, on the exhale, stretching over. Inhale, the head looks up. Exhale, the head looks down. 2 more times. Inhale it up. Exhale it down. Last one. Then inhale, both arms up, stretch tall. On the exhale, right hand comes across to the left knee. Left hand can come either to the top of the chair or like to the side bottom, anywhere on the back of the chair. Finding a nice stretch here. So ground down into your sitting bones, lift up, shrug your shoulders back. On the inhale, get tall. On the exhale, use your hands to wring the air out as you twist to the left. Deep breaths here. Breathing to your twisting belly. On your next inhale, unwind. Reach tall in the center. Get lots of air in. And then exhale, twisting to the other side. Left hand to the right knee. Right hand to the chair behind you. Deep breath. Ocean breath. And on the exhale, twisting a little more. On your next inhale, unwind, reach tall. And then exhale, the arms down, hands behind you, grabbing the chair either low, or we're finding a chest stretch here. So low, start there. And if you want to try to go higher, find a little deeper one. Once you find it, then shrug your shoulders back and down, find your straight spine. And then breathe deep, breathing to the belly, ribs, chest, feel the stretch when you've got all that air in. Then exhale, chest, ribs, belly. On your next inhale, reach tall. Exhale, folding forward, leading with your heart, rounding all the way, letting your head hang. Breathing here. Breathing deep to the belly and feeling your low back stretching. Relaxing your jaw. Watching your breath. On your next inhale, slowly rolling up the spine. Head is the last thing to come up. All right, so we're going to make our way to table. So we're done with the chair for a minute. We'll bring it back in a second so you can move it like off the front of your mat, just off of it. And then coming to table. And then we're gonna walk the hands forward a slight bit, shift the hips forward to a half plank, just breathing here. On your next exhale, lowering to the floor slowly with your elbows hugged in, flattening out. So we're gonna do another nerve gliding, a nerve flossing here, and it's going to be for our femoral nerve, which is the nerve that runs down the front of your leg by your femur. So we're going to make Sphinx. So first bring your elbows under your shoulders, and then your hands are straight out with your fingers spread wide. Then in the back, your feet are connecting to the floor, so the legs are active. And then tuck your tailbone down, shrug your shoulders back. So this is Sphinx. And now the nerve flossing part, what we're going to be doing is alternating lifting one leg at a time. So we'll inhale the right leg up in the back, and we're going to just look up, full breath in, and then exhale, put the leg down, chin to chest. Inhale the left leg up. So when the left leg is lifting, the right foot is pushing the floor so that you can get the left leg up there. It doesn't have to go too high. Exhale down. Inhale, right leg, inhale, lifting. Exhale down, chin to chest. Inhale, chin towards the ceiling, lifting the left leg, pushing down on the right foot. Exhale down. We'll do one more time on each side. Inhale it up, lift the right. Exhale down, don't crunch in the neck. Shoulders are pushing down. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale down. Bring your hands back under your shoulders. Push up and back to table. In table, open your knees wide. Big toes together. We're going to push back into child's pose. Feel free to wiggle into it. Then bringing your forehead to the floor. Deep breaths here. Breathing deep to the belly, feeling the low back stretching out. On the exhales, letting go more, sinking down into it. Connecting with your intention. Connecting with your calming ocean breath. On your next inhale, making your way back to table. Tucking your toes under in the back, feeling your toes stretching. Inhale, cow. Exhale, up and back to down dog. Pushing the floor away in the front, spreading your fingers out. Working the heels towards the floor in the back, one at a time, pedaling them out. Looking forward in between your hands and walking your feet forward. So this is the part where you can grab your chair and bring it back onto the mat. You want all four legs on it so it doesn't slip away. Then we're going to find a forward fold here. So my feet are about a foot away from the chair. You can always kind of adjust yourself forward and back to find what you like. But we're going to lean forward. You don't have to put your head on the chair. You could just dangle in a forward fold, but it's also kind of nice if you put your forehead just right on the chair. You can roll your forehead back and forth. Just feels nice. Then let your arms hang, breathing here. You can close your eyes and roll your eyes up and in to where your forehead's resting on the chair, your third eye chakra. Chakra of intuition. All right, so so you can either bring your hands to your shins, like we always do, or the chair. We're gonna come halfway up, halfway lift. So taking the bump out of your back, shrugging your shoulders back, feeling your head and your tail reaching towards opposite sides of the room. Deep breath in. Exhale, releasing back to the fold. Hands on your shins or the chair. Inhale up halfway. Exhale, fold. Arms out to the sides, coming all the way up. Energy in your fingers, watch the palms come together. And then exhale your hands to your heart, standing tall in mountain. Grounding down into your feet, pulling the tops of your legs up and in, tucking your tailbone down, shrugging your shoulders back and down, lifting in the heart, feeling the crown of your head reaching towards the ceiling. Strong mountain. Now we're going to flow with the breath. So dropping your arms down, inhaling them up. Exhale, folding forward, leading with the heart, all the way to the fold. Inhale up halfway. Exhale, fold. Arms out to the sides, coming all the way up. Watch the palms come together. Exhale your hands to your heart. Again, drop your arms down, inhale them up. Exhale, folding forward, hinging at the hips. We're going to bring our hands to the chair and step back to down dog. So feet back a good distance. Mine are about 2.5 feet going towards the end of the mat. So notice how this downward dog feels different with the chair involved. So we're still pushing away in the front, feeling that length all the way up to our armpits. But now feel what it feels like with the whole foot on the floor. Flex your toes up, spread your toes. Feel that nice line of energy down the backs of your legs. Relax your head. All right, looking forward, stepping forward, releasing into the fold. Inhale up halfway. Exhale, fold. Arms out to the sides, coming all the way up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Again, dropping the arms down, inhaling them up. Exhale, folding forward. Bringing your hands to the chair. We're going to step back. Well, first of all, put your front foot like in between the chair legs. And we're going to step back with the right foot, catching the high lunge. So in the front, your knee could even be touching the chair. You just want your ankle to be directly under your knee. In the back, you're extending out through that back heel, sinking down in the hips. So breathing into the tension. So once you find that tension in your hips, then find your breath. Deep breaths to the belly. And then from the belly, from that deepness, send the air to the tightness in your head. On the exhale, feel it relax. Tell it to relax. Sinking in the hips. Gently bringing your back knee down to the floor. Uncurl the toes. Low lunge. Breathing. Making your back, leg, and hip nice and strong, tightening up those muscles, tucking your tailbone down, and bringing your hands to your hips, shrugging the shoulders back and down, lifting in the crown of your head. We're going to inhale the arms up, clasp your hands together, and extend just your index fingers. It's called Cali Mudra. It's for strength. So on the inhale, reach for the ceiling. On the exhale, sink in the hips. On the inhale, reach. On the exhale, bend to the right, just a little bit. Inhale to the center. Exhale, bend to the left. side body stretch. Inhale to the center, reaching for the ceiling. Exhale, your hands back to the chair. Now we're gonna floss our femoral and sciatic nerve with a flowing motion that we're gonna do here. So on the inhale, we look up here in low lunge, kind of arching forward. On the exhale, we shift our hips back. The leg doesn't have to go all the way to straight, but kind of straightening the leg, chin to chest. Inhale, low lunge, looking up. Exhale, round and forward. One more time. Inhale. Strong back leg. Exhale. And then inhaling, back to low lunge. Tuck your back toe under and step forward to the forward. Take a couple breaths here, and then we'll do it on the other side. All right, hands on the chair. Step your right leg forward in between the chair legs. Step your left leg back, catching the high lunge on the other side. Knee over the ankle in the front. Extending out through the back heel. Sinking in the hips. Sending the air to where it's tight. Deep ocean breath. On your next exhale, carefully bringing the back knee down, uncurl the toes, low lunge. Making your back leg and hip tight, tucking your tailbone down. Bringing your hands to your hips, shrugging your shoulders up, back, and down. Inhale the arms up, clasp the hands, extend the index fingers. Inhale, reach. Exhale, bending a little bit to the left. Inhale, reach. Exhale, bending to the right. Noticing your core, stabilizing you. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, the hands to the chair. Flossing the nerves. Inhale, arch. Low lunge. Exhale, shift the hips back. Chin to chest. Inhale, low lunge. Exhale, leg straightening. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. And back to low lunge. Tuck your toe under in the back. Step forward to the fold. Deep breaths here. Hands on your shins. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Arms out to the side. Coming all the way up. Exhale, stand tall in mountain. Gonna do one more round. Dropping the arms down, inhaling them up. Exhale, folding forward. Bring your hands to the chair. Bring your left foot forward in between the chair legs and step back with your right foot and pivot the right foot for warrior two. So let's set the legs up first here. So you want your feet to be perpendicular. So kind of making a long T. And then you want the heel in the front to be in line with the arch in the back. You kind of bring your knee into the chair. Bring your hands to your hips. So the move we're going to do here is a nerve gliding for our median nerve. So it goes through your chest and into your hands. And it can help. This move can help with like tight wrists, carpal tunnel. So we'll bring our arms to warrior two. And then turn your hands to face to the front. And then bring your left hand, bend it forward, like flex your hand forward. And the right hand, flex it back. And then tilt your head towards the one that's back. Feel that stretch, stretching your arms out. Breathing. Inhale the head up. Switch the palms. Exhale the head to the other side. Inhale the head up. Switch the palms. Exhale to the other side. Couple more times. Inhale. Switch. Exhale. Inhale. Switch. Exhale. And then head up. Hands to your hips. Turn both feet forward. We're in a wide leg stance. Inhale, get tall. Exhale, folding forward all the way, hanging out here. Deep breaths. On your next inhale, push down on your hands. Inhale halfway. Exhale, fold. So we're gonna do the warrior on the other side. So turn your right foot out. So your feet are perpendicular again. Check your heel in the front now that it's in line with the arch of the back. Bend that front knee. Make sure that your knee's not going past the foot. Then bring your hands to your hips. Adjust again if needed. Send your arms out to warrior two. Then turn your palms forward. Flex the left palm back and the right palm forward. Tilt your head towards the one that's back. Inhale, flip, exhale. Inhale, flip, exhale the head to the other side. Couple more times. Inhale, flip, exhale. Inhale, flip, exhale. Inhale, flip, exhale. Bring your hands to your hips, feet forward. One more forward fold in this wide leg stance. Inhale, get tall. Exhale, folding forward. Deep breaths. Inhale up halfway. Exhale, fold. 3-part breath. Inhale into your belly. Ribs and chest. Exhale in chest. Ribs, belly. Walking your hands towards the chair. Bringing your hands up on the chair. Step back to down dog. Walking your feet forward. Forward fold. Inhale up halfway. Exhale, fold. Arms out to the side, coming all the way up. Exhale, hands to your heart, standing tall in mountain. All right, we're gonna practice a balancing pose. It's called tree pose. So feel free to hold on to your chair until you get into it and then let go, or don't let go. It's really up to you. You're still balancing even if you're holding on. So the key when you're doing a balancing pose is you want to pick a spot on the wall in front of you to stare at, or it could be on the floor, anywhere in your line of view. By staring at something that doesn't move, the idea is that you'll stay still. Okay, so your left foot is going to root down. That's going to be our tree trunk first. So feel your left foot spread out wide, ground down. Envision roots coming out of the bottom of your foot. Stand tall, press it down. Never locked out in the knee though. It can always have a little micro bend. Bring your arms out, down and low at first, just to help your sense of balance, raise your center of mass. First, we're just gonna come up to our toes. Balance there, so right foot going to the toes. Next step will be to take the right foot on top of the left foot. Balance there, staring at your spot. And then your choice if you want to go and glue the right foot anywhere along your trunk. So you could glue it down here, floor, move up to the ankle, to the calf, or you could go high. Feel the connection of the foot into the leg. Find your spot to stare at. You could bring your hands to your heart. You could bring your tree branches out. Find your breath. On the inhales, grow taller. On the exhales, spread the foot out on the floor and ground down. Wobbles are okay. If you fall out of it, just come right back into it. One more deep breath in, get tall. And then coming down with control, back to mountain. So that's why you pick a spot that doesn't move on the wall and not stare at me, because if I wobble, then I'm going to push you up. All right, let's do it on the other side. So spreading out your right foot, rooting down into your right foot, feeling your strong right leg trunk, arms out, coming to your toes, left toes, putting your foot on the top of the right foot. You can stay in any of these, it's your tree. You can be whatever shaped tree you like. You might notice that one side is different than the other one. You're more balanced on one side maybe. Breathing here. One more inhale, grow taller. And then coming down with control. Back to mountain. Good job. I imagine we made a beautiful forest of trees. All right, so I think we are done with the chair. Get that out of your way. Well, you're going to need a blanket. We're going to do gait pose. And we're on our knees for it. So I feel like several, I just have like a pretty thick blanket. And then my whole shin and foot and knees are going to be on it. Now, if it's not an option for you to be on your knees, you could also just do this in chair. So we'll be putting one leg out, so you could just be, sitting tall here and then have the side leg out and do the things that we're going to do. So use a chair if your knees are not an option. I know a lot of people have sensitive knees. If your knees are not sensitive, have a blanket anyways, because you just will appreciate it. All right, so sitting up tall on our knees, we are going to send the right leg out to the side, and the knee is facing towards the front of the room. So the foot is sideways over here. The foot's perpendicular to your body. You're going to kind of work the whole foot onto the floor. All right, over here with the left hand, we're going to bring it down to the floor. So if it feels like a long reach, you could have a block. You could have your chair just to, work into it. You could be on your fingertips and not on your flat hand. So drop your top shoulder back, ground down into that outside foot. Trace your hand along your side body, up along and behind your ear, and then extend your arm out. Deep breaths, feeling your hand stretching in one direction and the edge of your foot grounding into the floor. Working your chest to the ceiling. Inhale, look up. Exhale, look down. Inhale, looking up, full breath. Exhale it down. One more time. Exhale it down. Now bring this top arm down along your side and just let your head hang down for a minute. Feel that nice neck stretch. Shrugging this top shoulder down and just letting your head hang. Push off the floor and bring your hands back to your hips. So that was the opening of the side. Now we're going to stretch it the other way. So inhale your left arm up, stretch tall for the ceiling. And then on the exhale, the bottom hand just slides down your leg. Finding this nice and deep, juicy side body stretch. Drop your top shoulder back, opening your chest to the ceiling, stretching through your fingertips. Inhale, look up. Exhale, look down. Inhale, belly, ribs, chest. Exhale, chest, ribs, belly. One more time. And exhale, look down. So we are supposed to change the direction of this top leg. So when we're doing this part of the gait pose, the knees facing towards the ceiling and your foot is pointing away from you. So we'll practice it the correct way on the other side. So bringing your knee down. In between, we're just going to do a little back bend here just to kind of work out that lower back. So sitting up tall on your knees, shrugging your shoulders up, back, and down, a little bend, and then use your fists to just kind of like massage, dig around in your low back, anything that feels good. All right, let's practice the gait pose on the other side. So send your left leg out, foot is perpendicular to your body, so knee is facing towards the front of the room. Right hand to the floor, or to a block, or to a chair. Drop your top shoulder back, trace your hand along your side, up and behind your ears, stretching it out. Feeling the energy from fingers to foot. Inhale, look up. Exhale, look down. Inhale, belly, ribs, chest. Exhale, chest, ribs, belly. One more time. Dropping that top arm down along your side. Let your head hang. Breathing into your neck. Pushing off of this bottom hand. Coming up. Turning the leg. So now the knee is facing up towards the ceiling. Foot is pointing out, so trying to get that whole foot on the ground again. Inhaling the right arm up, stretch for the ceiling. Exhale, bending to the side. Dropping the top shoulder back, stretching. Deep breaths, trying to create more space in your whole side body, trying to create more space in between your ribs by getting a lot of air in. Inhale, look up. Exhale, look down. 2 more times. Last one. And coming out of it, bringing your knee back in. We're just going to turn sideways and do another wide leg child's pose. Just feeling a nice forward bend in the back. Deep breaths here. Connecting with your intention. Noticing any sensations anywhere in the body. Noticing anything going on in the mind. Walking your hands back towards you, rolling up the spine, one vertebrae at a time. Head comes up last. And we're going to make our way down onto our back. And when you get there, hugging your knees in, rocking them around, massaging the low back on the floor. Sending the left leg out, or your foot could be on the floor. If it would be uncomfortable to have your legs straight out like that. Okay, now put your hands under your knee. So we're going to do a flossing here for the sciatic nerve. So you're going to, when your foot is down, it'll be flexed, and then you're just going to straighten. It doesn't have to go all the way straight, but towards straight and point the foot. Down, bend it and flex it. Straighten and point. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more times. Last one. And then bend the knee back down, hug it in. So we're going to keep the left hand on the knee and send the right arm out into a T. Straighten that bottom leg, deep breath in. On the exhale, use the left hand to guide the knee to the left. Coming into an easy twist. This twist should feel good, so scooching it around in any way. Head looks back towards the right hand. Closing your eyes. On the exhale, letting go more, sinking down into the shape. Letting go everywhere. Relaxing your jaw. On your next inhale, slowly unwind. Plug your knees back in, rock them around. Send the right leg out. Bring your hands behind the left knee. So when the leg is down, the foot's flexed. Inhale. Exhale, towards straight and point. Inhale. Exhale. Flossing the sciatic nerve. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more times. And then bring the knee down, hug it in. Keep your right hand on the knee, left arm goes out, deep breath in. On the exhale, pull your knee to the right, head looks to the left. Finding that nice, easy twist on the other side. Finding your deep breath. On the exhale, sinking down into it. Listening to the sound of your ocean breath. Like waves rolling in and out. On your next inhale, slowly unwind. Rock it around one more time. We're getting ready to go into our final relaxation pose, Shavasana. The complete rest at the end of the practice where all of the elements, all the work you've done, all the moving and breathing and bending can be incorporated down into your soul, down into your heart. So feel free to dim the lights or do anything that's going to make you more comfortable. We're going to send our legs out long, separating your feet equal distance from your midline, feeling free to take up as much space as you want. Shrugging your shoulders down away from your ears, arms out at your sides, palms facing up, rocking your head back and forth a couple times, and then lining up your nose with your navel. So we're going to do a little technique called squeeze and release, just to make sure we're completely relaxed. So we're going to start at the feet. So squeeze your feet, squeeze your toes, tight, tight, tight. And then relax them, let them go, just let them melt down into the floor. Okay, now the legs. Squeeze your leg muscles, squeeze your hips too, squeeze your butt, tight, tight, tight. Tight. And relax. Let it melt, let it go. All right, your belly, your core, your abdominals, squeeze it tight, 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 tight. And then relax it. Now arms and hands. So squeeze your hands into fists. Squeeze your muscles in your arms tight, tight, tight. And then relax them. Last is your face. Crunch up all the muscles in your face. Tight, tight, tight. And then relax them. Scanning your body for any remaining tension. With each exhale, letting it go. melting down, feeling heavy, sinking into the floor. Nowhere to go, nothing to do but be right here, right now, present with your breath. Watching your breath come and go. Watching your mind. Noticing if anything pops up. If it does, notice what it was. Where is your mind wandering? And then just bring it right back to the breath. Feeling that full inhale come in, change to an exhale and flow out. You can let go of your ocean breath. You can let go of your 3-part breath. Just let your natural breaths come and go and watch them. Taking one more breath here before you move, noticing your body completely relaxed. And then wiggling your fingers and toes. Rocking your head back and forth from side to side. Stretching your arms overhead and your feet in the opposite direction. Slowly making your way onto your side, curled up. Taking a few breaths here in transition. Feeling grateful for your practice. Feeling grateful in general. Pushing down with your top hand and helping yourself up to a nice, tall, comfortable, easy seat. Sitting up nice and tall, but being relaxed about it. Keeping your eyes closed and the focus inward. Feeling how relaxed you feel. Promising yourself you're going to keep some of this relaxation with you. Knowing with a few deep, mindful ocean breaths, you can feel it anytime you want. I'm going to read it one more time. The goal of yoga. The yoga pose is not the goal. Becoming flexible is not the goal. Standing on your hands is not the goal. The goal is to create space where you once were stuck. To unveil the layers of protection you've built around your heart. To appreciate your body and become aware of the mind and the noise it creates. To make peace with who you are. The goal is to love you. Come to your yoga mat to feel, not to accomplish. Shift your focus and your heart will grow. Joining your hands at your heart, releasing your intention, knowing the seed has been planted towards becoming your best self. Thank you guys so much for practicing with me. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Namaste.